on, gearheads? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're bringing you just a quick little video, a little bit of a, I guess, a tech tip if you want to call it. You know, we're always trying to help you guys out on this channel and bring you new products we find or stuff that helps us out in the garage or in the workspace. So today I just want to run through with you guys what I use to document and keep track of maintenance on vehicles. So this is something I kind of put together and came up with on my own. Not really reinventing the wheel here, just put it together in a nice little book to keep everything organized. And if you guys want to pick these up for yourselves, they're going to be in a link in the description below to be able to purchase on Amazon. So let's go check it out. So this is the little workbook I put together here. Titled it Vehicle Maintenance Logbook. Pretty self-explanatory there. Has a little bit of like a wax kind of cover, and just some kind of basic graphic art of some car parts and tools on here for the front cover. The back cover kind of has a little bit of the same. So a pretty cool little book. This is what I was using previously, was just a composition book from the store. You know, I picked these up for a couple bucks. And so just so you could see the size, it's just a little bit smaller than a composition book. So what I like about this book here put together was when you open it up, I was able to put together a whole just section or useful information page. So it's everything from just the vehicle, basically specifics, year, model, trim package, all that type of stuff, VIN number, just all your oil fill capacities, oil filter, filter type, the part number for the filter, coolant, all that type of stuff. Just like a quick handy reference guide. And I feel like this was always stuff I'd be Googling on my phone when I'd be showing up to AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something. I needed an oil filter, I was going to pick up spark plugs or whatever it was. I was always scrambling to find that last minute and just never really had like a quick reference guide of the general consumable stuff you're replacing all the time on the vehicle. So that's I just put that together for the first page. And the second page just had a continuation to add for the differential for the oil and the fill capacity on that. And then I just put a little section for additional information, any other notes you wanted to put on there. So for me, I just put a little blurb of like when I purchased the car and a little bit of the background story of buying the Corvette. So this sample obviously here is for my Cyber Gray, my C6 Z06 Corvette. And a little bit of backstory there, picking up the car, and just a memorable note that I kind of want to save and be able to pass down with the car. And then over here it kind of goes into the first service I did on the vehicle, which really was diving in and doing the valve guide inspection. So I listed up here what I found on the intake and the exhaust valves, that they are out of spec, that I pulled the heads, had them sent to Texas Speed, blah, 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 blah. This at the same point was when I did the camshaft and all the supporting upgrading modifications. So I kind of listed everything out here. So you get the picture. You can do what service you're doing, the date, and the mileage. And basically this just repeats itself through the entire book. I believe it's 50 plus pages. So plenty of room here to catalog and document all your maintenance. So you see here, like one of the first things I had to do after the build was redo the front seal because I didn't align it properly, and I put a little oops there. Wrote that I purchased the alignment tool. I put a new OEM seal in with the ARP 12-point bolt, and I also did a new battery. So I have the date and the mileage that was done, and you can see this continues on when I put the headers on the car, when I did the air filter and the clutch fluid, when I did tires, when I did another battery. So you can see here, this is a good way to keep track of like, oh, I did a battery on 12/15/2020. And then I also did a battery back here on 9/30/2018. So it looked like the battery lasted just over 2 years, which is generally a warranty period for the battery. And you can see here, I did the battery, the clutch fluid, and some additional fluid. So battery, DOT4 clutch fluid, transmission fluid, diff fluid, and looks like the fluid was clean and serviceable, no issues found with that. So this is just a nice little handy vehicle maintenance logbook that you guys can pick up on Amazon. The link is going to be in the description below. And it's just an easy way to keep track of and log your maintenance. And I really like the vehicle and useful information page. And I think actually in here I'm going to add a couple additional things like I do spark plugs a lot in my vehicle, pretty much like every oil change. So maybe I'll just put a little note here to add the torque which I think is 11 foot-pounds. I have that logged in my head for some reason. 11 foot-pounds for the spark plugs, and then also maybe I'll put the torque setting for the drain plug bolts for the oil. So thanks for checking out this video, guys, and we'll be sure to keep you updated on all the projects we've got going on in the garage. Hope this is something maybe you'll be interested in, and it'll help you better document your maintenance and keep track of everything you're doing on the vehicle. I know sometimes it's easy to just get wrapped up in the job itself, not really take the time to come back and log that maintenance, and it really helps out down the road if you see a future problem or anything like that. You kind of go back through the book and see, hey, was this something I addressed before? Is this a reoccurring problem? Just helps with future diagnostics and things like that.